Hey guys, welcome to day 27 of day trading full time. So, 27 days of day trading. 24 of those are winners, 3 of them are losses. I'm going to kind of go over what the results were today and make sure to stay until the end of the video. I'm going to share a couple of charts so you can kind of see the stuff that I'm looking for, and there's a strategy in there that you guys can implement too. So, it is 12:08. Market's been open for about 2.5 to 3 hours. So I made all of this, by the way, in the first hour of the day. And I'm going to show you a couple of charts. 25.52, no, 25.25 rather. It's up there with my best day. So that I made that much another time. This is day 27, day trading full time, by the way. So I made that another time. And yesterday, I'm coming off of an $800 loss. And I thought we'd get a bounce. We ended up closing at the lows. But I figured we'd get a bounce today. And I bought all that weakness in the morning. I was down about $1,000, but then ended up the day up 25.25. Nvidia was down to 116 and change, got back up to 123. I mean, Palantir was 78 and change, got back up to 84. TTD, which I like to play, was 70 and change, got back up to 73. So there was a lot of good opportunities. Tesla, 270s, got back up to 290s. A lot of really good plays, man. In hindsight, I would have probably loaded up on some of the call options that expired today, because those were all 5 to 10 baggers on some of these names, man, that you could have took, in the first half hour of the day. But I'll look to be doing that next week, man, depending on the market. I mean, if there's opportunity, right? Of course. I was just very confident in today's bounce, so I bought this weakness. I was down like $1,000 buying this weakness in the morning, and if it didn't go my way, of course, I would have traded in and out of it, and lessen the blow, possibly even turn it around. But anyway, long story short, it did work out, and up 25.25 for the day, so I'm pretty happy, especially after yesterday coming off that $800 loss. That one didn't work out for me. So overall, a solid week. 3 days of over 2,000 apiece, one flat day, and then one down day, which was yesterday. Well, I'm going to show you guys a couple of charts, because even though I bought the weakness in the morning, I'll show you the safer, more conservative play, which I was trading in and out, so I also played this move, but this is what I would recommend for most people to do, not do what I did in the morning. I'm comfortable because I've been watching the market enough and kind of have an intuition. Doesn't mean it's always going to work out, but you just got to trade with how you're comfortable. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend new people do what I did in the morning. Could work, could not, but they wouldn't have the experience to trade out of it the way they would need to if it didn't go their way. Anyway, let's look at some charts. Okay, now here's the Tesla daily chart. It wasn't that long ago. It was almost $500 a share. Now it's 90. But this blue line right here is the 200-day simple moving average. So usually you'll get a bounce if you get down to that, which we did. I got excited around 300, by the way, and had this on my radar for the last few days. But anyway, we're going to see how this closes. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to show you how you can intraday play that. But basically, this is on my radar for an intraday bounce because we've been selling off good. Plus, also, we got the 200-day simple moving average. So there's a couple of different things you can look at to make something look attractive of why you may want to get in. Let's zoom in here on the 5-minute chart. Okay, so look at that. 273.60, man, was the low. The first 5 minutes, it's kind of soaked up all these orders, probably triggered some stop losses for new lows, right? 5-minute chart, 5-minute candle, 5-minute candle, 5-minute candle. So the next 15 minutes, grinded higher to the mid 280s. So then you have this kind of candle that indicates indecision, right? What you'd want to do if you believe in the uptrend is buy it as it pulls back. So anywhere like around here, you could have bought it within a 15-minute block of time, anywhere around here, targeting roughly. And then you would set your stop loss here. So if it does break to a new low, just cut out, maybe look for a new re-entry. So that's the safe play. Let it do its little business in the first half hour. Let it pull back a little bit. You want to get on board the pullback, but then set your stop. So you just cut it if it breaks that low. You could have rode that up pretty damn good. So there's a couple of different stocks that did that. You'll see that Palantir did that as well. Yeah, these are 5-minute candles, went up, pulled back, could have bought it around here within 10 minutes, set your stop loss below 78.58, and then just write it up. And if you look at the daily chart on that thing sold off pretty hard. Oh, this is ridiculous, by the way. It's so far from its 200-day moving average. I mean, the 200-day moving average on this stock, which you'll see it bounced right here back last August, it's all the way down to $50. I mean, this thing was at 125, right? Look how this thing sold off. Closed the gap, and now it's back at 80. You know, I could see it pulling back around this level, mid 60s. And then obviously if it pulls back here, and there's another gap here. If it ever closes this gap, it's definitely in play, man. Probably for a swing trade, not just a day trade. Well, shoot, there's actually a gap here too. Yeah, that's a crazy, crazy move, man. You have these crazy moves up, but they can't sustain it. Nothing defies gravity, right? So right back down. But it's still up pretty damn good overall. Anyway, that one is on my radar for a reason, for a recovery bounce. And I got to get rid of this 200-day moving average because this makes the chart look too small. Okay, yeah, see, like I was saying, the 5-minute candles, let it pull back, buy it around this level, set the stop below that, and then just ride it up.